So you've attended multiple conferences in the past. What's something about Nullcon that strikes you as different or unique?
Yeah, it's interesting. The community seems a lot tighter than most cons that you go to. So almost everyone seems proud of Null, which is, yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I actually get to interact a lot with our bug crowd researchers a lot here. So I've been stopping with every person, talking with them about their research, either web, mobile, IoT hacking, and really getting stories about what's humbling is to hear how bug crowd has changed people's lives here, and really offered them opportunities to do things that they weren't able to before and get jobs. And so I want to foster a ton more of that in this community. And so I'm going to be here, a lot more.
I had seen many companies are coming here, including Reliance and Wipro, and those kind of big companies are also coming and setting up their stall here. That's a definitely good change. I'm seeing a lot of corporate guys coming here. So that's something that I always look for in Nullcon. The topics session of the CXO is also really this time thought up very well, and more importantly the technology topics, some of the technology topics which I am interested of. So there is a lot of depth that I'm seeing in the discussion.
Nullcon is growing. It's growing like anything. Every year we see an improvement in quality of the talks that have been submitted, the trainings, and every year you'll find latest trends of security. So this year we had quite a good trainings from machine learning. We have the best hardware CTF that's gonna happen. That's like super amazing. Also a car hacking village. So like it's total fun. It's all on trend.
So it's informal. So as a result, you can have lots of conversations, but it's also very in-depth, which means that whatever you're discussing, people seriously know their business when they talk about it. So that makes it very interesting for me.
I really like the student presence that's here as well. I think that's something that's a little bit more unique, that we've engaged the students because they are really the up-and-comers here, and they've got quite the imagination and creativity. So I think that's one of the biggest ones. Also seeing a mix of cultures in terms of different companies from different countries. That's another big difference I see versus some of the other events.
And what's something that you see as the biggest challenge in security today?
It's quite a lot. We have new challenges every second day, I would say, because of the vendors, because of the people, because of the changes on the security market.
The digitization innovation is definitely increasing the digital footprint of the organization, and what we used to have very confined architectures now becoming more open and more exposed, and there is a lot of possibilities of reaching out to the organization and probably compromising their security. In that sense, I think the conventional way approach of relying on the process and audits and those kind of things for security will not really sustain long. You need to have very deep technology approach to security, and that requires you to have very deep expertise in security, and probably Nullcon is a good platform which brings that to the table.
So a lot of issues like today, technology is one aspect. The impact that technology is having from a policy perspective or from a privacy perspective or data protection, those are really creating some major issues across the globe. So they have incorporated those elements, which makes it very, very exciting for me.